today's gameplay, we are going to be talking about NBA MVP. You see right there, I ground into a fielder's choice. Now, these are games 13 through 17. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the NBA MVP, and the top two candidates, in my opinion, are obviously Russell Westbrook and James Harden. See right there, I get a great jump, and I steal second with a nice outside slide there. But anyways, going back to the NBA MVP, this is something I did want to bring to my channel a little bit, is some sports talk. And in my opinion, Russell Westbrook is the MVP of this league. Reason being is the guy averaged a triple-double, something unheard of since, I believe, the 60s with Oscar Robertson. You see right there, I'm a little early on that swing. It's 1-2, and it's a 1-1 game in the bottom of the fourth. Fouling off tough pitches there. And, I mean, the guy is just doing miraculous, amazing things. He broke the record for triple-doubles in the season. As we flare out to the shortstop, we got jammed there a little bit. But I mean, it's unheard of. I mean, if you take him off of the Thunder are a 20-win team. And you see right there, I pop out to second base. Yeah, it's not looking too good in this game. I'm already 0 for 3. Not swinging at good pitches. But, I mean, without him, he does nothing. Without him, the Thunder do nothing, as we here are in our fourth at bat. And I just think that head and shoulders above the rest of the league, he's the best player. Yeah, he's not efficient, as we get a little single right up the middle for our first hit of the game, and we extend our streak here. And we end up losing that game, so we're jumping into game 14. Now, on the other side of the equation, we have James Harden. Now, both of these guys are in a playoff series right now that I believe will go a long way in probably just deciding who the MVP is. You see, we fly out there. And reason being, I think that this might strengthen the case of one of them being James Harden, is because he'll probably clearly go out and dominate this team, as we hit a line drive to right field, and it gets by the right fielder, who makes a diving attempt, and we are on our horse here as we get one run across. We're digging for 3, and the second run is going to score, and he's in there, so we get a 2 RBI triple to extend the winning streak. But I believe James Harden is the number 2 guy. I don't think that these two guys are the best players in the league, only because they are so ball dominant. I don't think that they make their teammates better. Maybe Harden a little bit more than Westbrook, because Westbrook needs the ball in his hands, as we swing an ugly pitch right there. But I think that that MVP should be the best player on the team. And this season brings about the Kobe Bryant seasons in the mid-2000s, where Kobe was single-handedly carrying the Lakers to playoff berths, and he didn't get MVP recognition. The MVPs, I think, those years went to Nash, Nowitzki, and I think Nash again, which is so much disrespect towards Kobe's game. See right there, we're battling in this bat. It's 2-2, now 3-2 in the bottom of the 5th with 2 on, and we are down 2. Now I think that Houston would make the playoffs without James Harden. Oh my God, that's just an ugly at bat. I mean, we moved the guys over, but for nothing. We should have had RBIs right there. We are in our fourth at bat here, down 7-4, bottom of 7-2 down. And we're just trying to get the next man up. But going back to Harden, yeah, he averaged a double-double. He's one of that offensive system though, ran by D'Antoni. I mean, we've seen over the years what that system does. You know, it's pick and roll heavy. All you have to do is have the players that want to run the pick and roll, and they're going to put up 110 every game almost. And you see right here this year, the Rockets, I believe, led the league in 3-pointers. If I'm not wrong, let me know. But I do love both players personally, but I love what both. As we strike out here in our bat, but I love both players. I love what both of them have done for their teams, and it's going to be, in my opinion, an interesting series if Westbrook can carry his team between them two. And see here, you make a stupid throwing decision here. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, here we are in our fifth at bat, down 8-4 in the bottom of the ninth.
First delivery to him on the way.
I just strongly believe that Westbrook is the MVP of this league. If you want to go with the best player in the game who makes their teammates better, you'd have to go with LeBron. Hands down, because that guy does so much with the ball, without the ball. You have to create a defense around him.
That swing had one purpose, and that
where somebody like Westbrook, you can leave his teammates open because they're. I mean, if anybody watched the game last night, you see that his teammates are afraid to shoot, and because of that, Westbrook has to do so much more. He has to shoot inefficiently, and it sucks watching it, but it's just how the game is. And Harden is an efficient player. He gets to the line. He draws contact. Just with his old man game, and I would just think that if the voters were smart, we get a nice little single right over the second baseman's head here. And if the voters were smart, they would end up losing that game as well. So our team is in a tough little rough patch here. If the voters were smart, they would vote Westbrook hands down. That's just what I think. Because, I mean, the dude did something historic this year. I've talked to a couple people at my job, and one of them was for Harden. And when Westbrook broke the record for triple doubles, he changed his mind because of what he finally saw that Westbrook was doing. So we get a nice little single. Oh, this is gonna turn into more than a single. This is it. I'm digging for 3. Yep, I'm gonna get 3 here, and it's gonna be a nice little stand-up trip. No, I have to slide. I just have to make sure that my jersey, my uniform's always dirty. But I personally just think that if you can't see that Westbrook is the MVP of this league, there's something wrong with you. Don't do it how y'all did Kobe in the early 2000s. Think about the best player who, if you take him off that team is straight garbage. Now, I do believe that Kawhi Leonard is a dark horse, but you've seen over the last 20 plus years that the Spurs system is just, it doesn't matter who's in there. We fly out here to right field. Nope. Fly out here to right field on the 2-0 count. That's what we do with that. And I think Kawhi is a superstar. Get a nice single through the 5-6 hole. I think Kawhi is a great player, great defensively. He does a lot for the Spurs, and I mean, I respect what he does on the floor as well. And fourth, I would have to give it to LeBron because it's LeBron. You have to. So you go ahead and get a nice jump. Catcher trying to throw him out from his knees, but we're in there. You see here, we get a 2 times boost for this game because our coach is fucking upset at us because we can't win a game in a series. We got swept. Ooh, look at that jump. We going. We in there by a mile. It's a great jump. We ended up not scoring, and we ended up not scoring as our teammates left us stranded there. And I did get moved up in the order to I have bounced around recently to 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and the dude in front of me gets that first pitch is, and we get a single right there. That first pitch is always a pitch out recently, so I've been loving that. We're gonna take second on the throw because you gotta make sure that you get yourself in scoring position. And look at, you see, we're 3 for 4, and we're on our 5th at bat, and we're down 3-5 here. And we're just thinking, we need to get on. We need to make some noise here. But going back to the NBA MVP, if you have a different opinion on who's MVP, let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know why you think that. We can get into a nice little debate about it. So we're way ahead of the changeup. That's been the issue that I've had with this with Road to the Show has been the changeup. Dude, I'm way ahead of the changeups. Sort of fouling off another tough pitch. It is 1-2, 1-2 here, and we haven't swung at a single strike. And we're thinking two. Nope, just a little out in front of that. Now, as you see with my player, he is a much better contact swing player than he is power hitter as we take a pitch later. It's a great pitch, a 1-2 when you're way ahead in the count. It's 2-2 here. He thumbs over. But, yeah, I mean, NBA playoffs are around here, and I'm going to let y'all know some of my predictions of what's going to happen as we get a nice little jam shot single right here. And our teammate's going to go first or third because I got a little confused there. So that's a 56 point at bat right there. That's a great at bat for me. Yeah, that's an ugly fucking hack, but it worked. But yeah, so we're probably going to steal in this pitch because we've been getting great jumps on them. Yeah, we're going. And it ended up benefiting us here because we ended up going first to third because the second baseman was crashing because it was a righty up. He was crashing because of my stolen base. That opened up a huge hole and I go first to third. That guy ended up scoring, so now it's 5-4, top of the ninth. 0-2 count for our teammate here. And he needs to get us in, plain and simple. And we are going to score. He grounded into a fucking double play. What a fucking bum. And we ended up losing that game because they had a walk-off on us here. And here we are in game 16. Yeah, 16. And this is, I believe, where some of our hitting struggles start to come. Yeah, a nice little piece there, but the right field is right there. Nice little fly out right there. I'll give you some predictions on what I think the NBA, the first round of the playoffs will be. So, Golden State, Portland, I have Golden State winning. I think they'll win in 5. I think Portland will take one at home. Just because Golden State has too many weapons offensively, and it's just Lillard and McCollum. You can't really guard. You have to pick your poison. Like, you're going to take Steph out, you're going to take Clay out, you're going to take KD out, you're going to try to take Draymond out. What are you going to do? You know, it's just too much. San Antonio over the Grizzlies. I think San Antonio will win that in 4 or 5 just because they're such a great team overall. And then we have OKC and Houston. My heart wants OKC to win. I just want to see Westbrook average 50, 10, and 10 over the course of the whole playoffs and take the Thunder to the championship. But that's not going to happen, unfortunately. My heart says OKC, but my mind and my thoughts will take me to Houston. I want that series to go 7, but it'll probably go 6. And then we have Utah and Clippers. Now, I am a Laker fan, so I want the Clippers to lose. Look at this. We got a 3-2 bases loaded, 2 down in the top of the second. We need to drive our teammates in here. And we don't. We ended up flying out on the deep fly to center field, but just too much air under it. Yeah, I want Utah to win that series because I'm a Laker fan, and I love seeing the Clippers in pain and agony. Now in the East, we have Boston and the Bulls. Now that was a great game yesterday. I think Boston will end up taking this series, but watch out for the Bulls because they have those veterans. Cleveland and who's Cleveland playing right now? Damn. I think Cleveland will sweep anyway. Oh, Cleveland, Indiana? Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland will sweep. They're already up 2-0. As we get a single right through the 5-6 hole there. And then we have Washington. No, we have Toronto and the Bucks. Now, I think the Bucks are a tough team. They're going to be a tough out. I think Toronto will end up taking that series just because they've been there and they know what it's like. But I think that'll go 6. And then we have Washington and Atlanta. I think Washington is an underrated team right now, and I think Washington will end up winning that series just because they have one of the bright young superstars in John Wall. Now, I'm only going to talk about the first round because that's where we are right now in the playoffs. Because we take a fucking meatball right there.
Already 24 pitches to this point.
Yeah, we're on top of the 8th, 1-1, 2 outs, run on first, 5-3 score. And we're just fighting off a pitch here. And I mean, I wish I can ask for a trade, honestly, because I really don't want to play for the White Sox. This will be my last at bat. I end up singling here, and this will be the end of the video. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your guys' thoughts on everything. You see my stats right there. Thanks, much appreciated.